So hey guys, in today's video, I will show you how you can solve all the problem related to Google Web Stories indexing as well as SEO and Google Web Stories ranking problem. Most of you are already creating a Google Web Stories and generating immense and good amount of traffic as well as earning. But if some of you have not created a web stories, then this video is for you. If you are facing a Google Web Stories indexing problem, then this video will solve your all the problem related to Google Web Stories indexing, because in this video I will show you how you can create a perfect Google Web Stories that will rank on your first page of the Google as well as on the discover section of the Google. If you find this video helpful, then please share to your friends, subscribe to my channel and like this video. Here is a complete checklist for you to how you can create a Google Web Stories. But for that you have to know there are two types of plugins. Most of the people are using Google Web Stories plugin as well as Makestories.io plugin. Both the plugins are very good. I'm showing you all the steps in the Makestories plugin and all the criteria and checklist related to Makestories plugin, but these steps and process will completely fine and workable in the Web Stories plugin. If you see here, this is the sample of the Google Web Stories that you have to create. If you haven't created your Google Web Stories yet and does not find any problem, but most of you are finding problem while indexing in a search engine as well as Google Discover, so here is a complete checklist. You have to at least place a video of minimum 15 seconds as well as maximum 60 seconds in your web stories main content. Google suggesting you to place a video at least of 15 seconds as well as you have to place a minimum text in your Google Web Stories. These are the two basic things that you have to remember. You have to put minimum text as well as maximum up to 500 character in your whole web stories and 280 characters per page. Suppose you have 8 slides, then you have to strategically place your content into these 8 slides, but please remember that in mind, your character must be at maximum of 500. And if you come here, our next step is don't block text. Make sure that your content is perfectly visible. It will not go here and there in the web story. It will be centered and completely visible to your viewers. And the third one is use animation at least in all the pages. But remember in mind, you cannot use repetitive animation in every text in every image section. Suppose this is a text of your web story and this is another text of your web story, then you have to change both the animation as well as this is a video and this is a next image of your web story, then you have to change the animation from here. Suppose this is a pen right animation, then you have to do zoom out, zoom in other than pen out animation in the web story. Our next checklist is please use call to action. Means you have to place a call to action button. If you're using Makestories.io plugin, then here it is providing you a CTA button, then you have to add. If I click here, it will add a click here button. I will delete it. This is a call to action button that you have to use, and the title as well as design. If you come to a technical SEO, please remember your web story must be AMP validated. If you don't know how to validate your web stories, please put comment in the comment section. I will show you how you can validate your web stories. Your next step and crucial step is make your title short. Your title must be at least 20 characters and not more than 40 characters, as well as keep your poster image text free. Means if you creating a web stories and most of you know what is poster image, but if you don't know what is poster image, when you go to Google Discover and see the front image, this is a poster image, make sure that your poster image will be 1080 by 920 pixel at least. And the next criteria is include right poster image as well as right aspect ratio. The aspect ratio of your poster image will be 3:4, and please remember in mind that you have to place a logo in every web stories. most of you are not using logo as well as description, then you have to use your logo at least 96 by 96 pixel, and all the structure data should be clearly mentioned in your Google Web Stories as well as in your website head section. Image does not be a copyright image. You have to use your own image. Please don't use the image URL that most of you are using. It will suspend your AdSense account. If you have AdSense account and verified AdSense account, it will ruin your all the work in just 1 second. AdSense will be disabled if someone claim the copyright in your web stories. So I hope this is the simplest video that will show you and help you how you can create a Google web story that can be helpful with the ranking purpose also as well as Google indexing also. If you find any difficulty while creating a Google web stories, then please put comment in the comment section. I will create a separate video that will help you to create a Google web story practically. I hope you like this video. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel.